Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli here from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, Stock Options Trading Academy. Just got our new team member here, got him set up in his office and ready to go here. So, opening bell any second here, and T-Dot trade we made yesterday is up over 4%. Going to be big gains on that. Our work trade, Slack trades, going to have nice gains. And you guys remember, yesterday we sold those SPY puts. We locked in a nice profit on the SPY puts. Today, our diamond calls now are going to be in the green. That's why I always tell you about timing and expiration dates for each of these trades. So, should be a nice day today, guys. Let's see how things go. Amazon chart again, breaking above that 50 SMA now. And let's see, what else we got going on here. Facebook's having a nice climb today as well. Let's see, where is our... I didn't make the T-Dot trade. I sent that out as a trade idea. Our work trade, Slack trade's up about 35% right now. Now it's up 41%. A quick $600 gain on that small trade.
Resume modified operations with limited capacity at distribution center. That's DECK.
Guys, can you guys hear me fine? We have some nice profits here on our Slack trade work. Nice day here. We got the stimulus aid coming. Yeah, I'm a little late. Well, I was live before 9:30, Bob, but yeah, I was filling in Efrain there in his office. So the work trade we have for the April 17th expiration, we're already up 40% on that. I'm going to hold that. Let's take a look at it. WORK. Work had a really nice pop today. I think that's going to continue to run here. We just got the MACD cross on work. You know, the 10 starting to climb here. 10 SMA. We got our first candle above the 10, 20, and 50 SMA. So we're going to be watching that today. I have a target of about $27.50 to $28 on that, the first target. Target number 2 is going to be $30. So that was nice. We seen that mover yesterday and we were able to jump on that. So there is our Slack, our work trade. Amazon's looking good. If I could see Amazon pop above 1950 today and hold and close above 1950, I'm probably going to get an in-the-money vertical call spread for this week's Expo as a paycheck trade. Good morning, Efrain. He's in the office a little bit down from me. I was going to have him come on live with us, but he got here a little bit late today. Netflix for a quick swing trade. Let's see Netflix. That's at the lows of the day. I would wait on Netflix right now. And it's only 3 minutes in. Now, if it bounces off that 10-20 SMA here on the 1 minute today chart, then we're going to start. We're going to start looking at some day trades possibly. Good morning, Sergi. Good morning, Skyjack. Joel Medina says, good job putting the subtitles. What do you mean about the subtitles? Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Ronald Brady. Abdullah. What's Snapchat doing today? Let's take a look. Up 6%. Another nice climb for Snapchat.
Coming up at 9:45, the manufacturing PMI for March 42.8. The services PMI 42 expected.
Look at the diamond chart here as well. Let me show you with you guys this. Remember we were talking about the S&P futures are spiking here. Should see a nice climb here. Diamond wants to break out here. If we could get Diamond to start to break out, that's going to be a nice... I'd be jumping into some calls on Diamond for maybe May, June Expo for a short-term swing trade. Look for that short-term pop there. Good morning, Joshua Ramsey. Our work trade is now up 52%. Look at how quick we made $700 on the work trade. Now it's still climbing. Work is near the highs of the days, guys, take a look. Wow, what a nice climb there on work. There's our trade. It's actually up more now. When it gets over 60%, I'll share another picture. There she goes, over 60%. Look at how quick and easy those profits were. $752. That was on the work trade that we made. Was it the afternoon session yesterday or was it the morning session? Totally forget. Now up 62% on the work trade. I say work, I'm so used to saying Slack though. Nice breakout on it. Let's see what else we got going on. Q's, look at that, guys. First candle so far above the 10. MACD's just starting to cross.
Speaker Pelosi says real optimism for a deal on coronavirus legislation in the next few hours, speaking on CNBC.
She's saying they think we're going to have a deal in the next few hours. Pelosi, that is. Watch work coming down to that 10. See if it's going to pop off that 10 SMA and start to head higher again. Gold is doing really well today. Take a look at gold here. Remember we were talking about this because we're in a gold trade right now. So gold's bouncing off that 10 beautifully right now. It's up 10% today. Let's take a look at the 6-month daily. Zoom in a little bit here. Nice pop on gold. So I think we can continue to see a climb on gold, hopefully getting back up to that $22 area. Now if you remember, we have the gold January 15th, 2021 22 strike call. So we get another pop on this, I'm going to be adding to that position. We broke out of the consolidation. I just don't want to see this candle lower than where it opened at today. And it's only 9 minutes into the bell here, so I'm expecting some volatile moves today throughout the market.
Pelosi says she is happy the Senate is taking House language on oversight of $500 billion for businesses.
Ulta Trade's not doing too hot. Looking at the watch list to see if we got anything worthy. AMD's having a nice day today. I know Paula loves AMD. Are you trading that, Paula? Look at that MACD. That MACD's just crossing on AMD. They just upgraded AMD the other day to a buy. First candle above the 10-20 SMA. Look at 47.50 as the next target resistance number 1. Target resistance number 2 would be at around 52.50. So that's something I'd go like 2 or 3 months out until Expo with. If I'm looking at a trade for AMD, I would do something like if you wanted to go long.
Still concerned that Trump is not embracing the Defense Production Act.
Pelosi's upset Trump's not embracing the Defense Act there, which would allow him to tell companies to make certain products. Now see, this isn't bad at all. The 45 strike call for the May 15th monthly expo going for around 460, 455, 460 a contract. You can pick up 2 contracts for about $900. And that could easily make a double if you get back up to that resistance area. Or if you wanted something like a spread. Let's see what they're going for. I wonder. See, we're probably going to continue to pop this week with the stimulus bill being passed. I'm sure they're going to get a pass this week. Let's see, 44, 45. See, now this only costs 50 cents to be worth $1, so that's 100% gain as long as AMD is above $45 a share by the March 27th Expo, which is this Friday. So this Friday, if AMD is above 45, this trade will make a 100% return. You're buying to open the 44 strike, selling to open the 45 strike, and you would do a net debit, never do market order, a net debit of 0.50, so 10 contracts that would cost you $500. I like that. That's not too bad of a trade idea. If they pass this stimulus bill. Let's see there. Joel Medina says about Oxy, OXY. It's holding support there at 10. Not doing too much just yet. But it looks like it could have a nice breakout, get back up to around 15, possibly even 20. This is something Carl Icon's working on here.
Coming up at 9:45, the manufacturing PMI for March, 42.8 expected. The services PMI, 42 expected.
Let's see, what else is getting a nice pop here? Disney's getting a really nice pop. It's just getting up to that 10 right now. Delta's up 13%. CVX, nice pop there. Let's go through the watch list here. I'm going to go through the watch list on the left chart here. So these are going to be the 3-month dailies. If we see anything good here, let's write it down and take note and look for a nice swing trade setup. Guys, our trade challenge is starting next week. Good morning, Ram. A trade challenge is starting next week. Looking good.
PMI versus 42.8 expected. 39.1 on the services PMI versus 42 expected.
Market's not moving too much from that news. Getting a little climb now.
Is dropping here 1659.80.
I need to get rid of. Gold is dropping off that news a little bit. Let's see. This is coming down to the lows of the day. Slack getting down to that 20. I'm watching gold here. I want to see what this does. Watching to see if work is going to continue to hold this 20 SMA here. I want to see what gold does as well. The charts above me, I'm watching the Diamond ETF, I'm watching Qs, I'm watching Amazon, I'm watching Ulta. I'm also looking at Qualcomm over to the right here. Work's getting a nice pop there. Look at that climb on work. Trade's back up over 40% right now.
Coming up at 10, new home sales for February, minus 2.0%, 750,000 is expected.
Holding 1825 on gold. I like the look of that. Want to see this get back up to that resistance or the highs of the day here. We're only 18 minutes in. Still holding that 20. Want to see gold pop here. Are you guys still in the Amazon trade? Expedia so far got up to that 10 and it's failed. It's at the near the lows of the day. So we gotta watch. We gotta follow the trade plan. The Expedia trades April 17th, so about a month, a little less than a month to go on that still. If she breaks, now if we have the next candle that's red and below the previous candle's body, then I'm going to be adding to Expedia puts. For right now, until it breaks that 10, or until we have that cross, not doing anything on that yet.
Pentagon says 174 U.S. service members have coronavirus, increase of 41 cases from the day before.
Pentagon just announced 67 military members now have COVID-19. So if you take a look, this morning we had the nice pop, we had the nice open here. Here's the Diamond ETF today. Here's opening bell at 9:30 a.m. We had a nice climb there of a quick, how much was that? From 196. That's a quick 400-point climb there nearly. Now here we go. We're looking for that 1020 cross. We get that 1020 cross. Dow's up about 1,200 points now. We could be up 2,000 points by the end of the day. So watching that here. Our work trade's up 42%. Work's continuing to climb here. So if we wanted to make a trade, like I said, now look at that AMD. That's above that $45. So if you made that trade before, first off it was at 50 cents. Now it's at 60. That's a quick gain if you wanted to sell it. Otherwise, you're holding it and you'd have 100% gain as long as it's above 45. And it is. It's surging here. So let's take a look here and see if we could do a trade, because we know once they pass that stimulus, the markets are going to get a pop. So if they wait and do it later tonight, then tomorrow I expect the markets to get another 1,000-point climb. This is looking great. I really think it's going to get back up to that 47 area or higher. Let's take a look at the analyst recommendations on it, see what they're saying. Analyst research and reports. See what the most recent upgrade was on AMD. So they're saying about $53 on AMD. Let me go back over the watch list here. I want to see if there's anything good we could buy besides AMD. AMD could go on your watch list. That chart looks beautiful right there. Let me see. Amazon still looks great. Banks still aren't doing anything.
Carlo says may try to reopen parts of the economy in month's end.
So they're going to try to open up the economy around month's end. Chinese stocks are looking good as well there. Let's see what else we got. Citigroup. Banks aren't doing too much. CMG is looking fantastic. That's a really nice chart there on CMG. We got the MAC crossing, the MACD. First candle above the 10 and 20. I'm writing that down. So we have AMD and CMG so far that we're going to be thinking about here. AMD, CMG. Cisco's not doing too much. CVX is up 16%. Don't you think this could easily climb back up to 70? I'm going to keep an eye on CVX, and I'm going to put the current price, CVX, at 62.72. That might be one of those longer term trades I start looking at. Because once this economy starts going, everyone's going to be using fuel again, and the demand's going to go higher. You know, and we should see a nice pop there on crude. Expedia doesn't want to break that 10 SMA just yet. Work over to the right there. Slack trade, or work. You can see that's trading between the SMAs right now. You can see the tight resistance and support area right here. So just watching that, not doing too much just yet. Facebook got up to that 10, failing so far. FXI near the lows of the day. GE not doing too much. Look at that $6 stock right now. I mean, that's going to be one that, you know, you got to gobble that up for a long-term trade once that gets into the fives. Gold right at the 2050 today. Google's going to be a really nice trade setup once we could. I want to keep an eye on Google, because once we do get this rebound, tech is going to be the one that's going to take off really quick. And I want to make sure I capitalize on that. Look at Groupon. I mean, that, I think that's a heck of a trade right there. Look at that MACD that just crossed. You know, it's at 67 cents. Groupon. I mean, that's something we all use. It was just over $3 a couple of weeks ago. So, I think that's not a bad setup. MasterCard's looking pretty good here. MA, we'll take a look at that. That could easily get back up to 275. That'd be nice profit. Look at AMD still running at 45.61 now. 45.67. 45.70. Look at AMD here. Look how well it's holding that 10, consolidating at the 10, breaking out, consolidated back down to the 10. Now it's breaking out. Look for it to break the highs of around 45.75 for that next climb.
New home sales for February minus 4.4%, 765,000.
Paula, have you been looking at Nike lately? Oh, look at that climb on NVIDIA. That chart is looking really good on NVIDIA. I could see that getting back to 275 really quick. I really didn't have too much of a sell-off either. Overstock. Wow, that thing went down to the twos. Got down to 250. Quick 50%, over 50% gain on that, on the underlying shares if you got in and down there. So you see how volatile the markets are. I'm expecting big moves still. Guys, so the trade challenge, you know, we're going to start with $2,500, maybe $5,000, I'm not sure yet. I don't know who said 2,500. I thought it was 5,000, but anyway, thank you, Paula. I was thinking about doing something too with Nike. But getting back to the trade challenge here, the trade challenge is either going to be $2,500 or $5,000 starting challenge, and we'll see where we get there in 2 months with it, like we did last year, or was it the year before? We took the 2,600 into over 55,000. So it's going to be a cash account. There's no pattern day trader limits or rules on a cash account there. You're only allowed to trade calls, puts, and you're not going to be able to do spreads with a cash account. I don't think so. Because for level 3 you need a margin account, so we're not going to be doing a margin account on this. It's just going to be a cash account, funds settled at the end of the day, at the end of the trade, and that's what we're going to do, just like last time. We started that with a cash account, and then we took it over 25,000. We turned it into a margin account there. So if you guys have any questions, just feel free to message us in the trade room at breakingchartalerts.com, and my team in there will help you guys and help you guys get everything set up. I want to make sure everyone's ready to go. And that's why we have Efrain here. He's here to help. He's at the office here in Orlando. He just came up from Miami, and he's here to help us. So welcome aboard, Efrain. Nice to have you here. The work trade's up about 36%. AMD coming down to that 20 right now. Let me continue to look at my watch list here, see if I see anything good for. See, this is what worries me. Do you see how on the stocks here, we had a nice climb, got up to the 10, we failed. Got up to the 10, failed. Got up to the 10, failed. And now we're just getting up to the 10 again. You know, so if we don't break above the 10 on a lot of these, you know, we may head to lower. So that's why you still got to be cautious. Not making large trades, we're making small trades, looking for quality, but with this volatility, it's tough to find that. And you just have to be patient and disciplined there. Work trade still up 36. Sergey, we'll share with you the trade plan video in the trade room. If you watch that trade plan video, you guys will be set and ready to go for the trade challenge.
Ludlow says coronavirus packet will set the stage for a good rebound in the
Snap pulled back to the lows, near the lows. I like that chart though on Snap. I'm telling you, that's a nice setup. There goes AMD climbing off that 20 SMA right now. So if you're looking to get into a vertical call spread on AMD, I'd be looking at the 45.46 vertical call spread for a 50-cent net debit limit order, and I'd be looking for something for this week's expo. Tesla looks like it wants to get a pop as well. Car manufacturers aren't going to be doing too well just yet. Visa looks like that has some nice opportunity there. I'm going to put that to the watch list here as well. I think Visa's a little bit better than MasterCard. What's he saying now? Gold trades back up. Let's take a look at gold. $219 bid, $220 bid by $287 ask. JetBlue shares at the high of the day. JBLU. Wow, that stock was hammered. They're talking about closing down flights here, so.
Groupon spiking to the high, Groupon 72 cents, DRPN.
Groupon spiking to the highs, they're saying. Wow, 72 cents now. Take a look at that.
Heavy volume in Groupon.
Heavy volume in Groupon. Now see, the 50-cent strike isn't bad at all for the May 15th Expo. I mean, that's nearly almost at the, yeah, you could probably pick that up for about 30 cents, 27 cents. That's not bad. You're almost near break even then. That's not a bad trade idea for the May 15th monthly Expo.
Alchemy shares hitting high 319. heavy volume. Getting some attention from Twitter.
Billy in the trade room says, if we have questions after watching your master trading plan video, who should we ask? You could ask in the trade room here, and if one of my staff members sees anything and can't answer it, they'll come to me, and I'll be glad to help you guys. I think Groupon's a really good trade here, Tom. I like Groupon. I might add some shares. Alrighty, I just bought 3,000 shares of Groupon.
ONCY, oncolytic biotech, making patent. Neoviruses have modified sequences, that's ONCY. Oncocyte. It is, but I think ONCY. Very close to a deal on incoming package bill.
Ragu said he got out of work for a nice profit. Great job. Sergi said he's up 145% on the Roku trade. I remember you guys talking about Roku yesterday. We talked about it too. We looked at it. Should have jumped in. Look at that pop on Roku. That looks like that's going to 110 bucks. She's going to climb another 10 bucks this week, in my opinion. It's a nice setup. Vinny, I'm still holding my Amazon vertical call spread. That's at max gains. Medj Live says, Dave, can you look at AXP as well? We could look at AXP. I'd rather stick with Visa than AXP, American Express. The Amazon spread is for April 17th, so I probably will lock in profits on that soon. Get out of something, make a new trade. Because we're not going to see the max gain. Vinny says, why not sell if it's at max gains? That's a good question, Vinny. So we have the 1795 1800 vertical call spread for the April 17th expo. We have max gains as long as Amazon's above $1,800 a share. And right now it's well above $1,800 a share. But we still have time value built into that since it doesn't expire until April 17th. For max gains, we have to have that stock above $1,800 on Expo Day. So that's why. Now, if we had this week's Expo, I'd be closing that out today because we'd have max gains on that.
Shares dropping over the $500 mark, PSLA, and Sandy Lima Alpha up $65 today, PSLA.
TDOC retraced quite a bit there. Still in breakout momentum, though. I was thinking about making a trade. I sent out a trade alert on AMD, a trade idea, to you pro members out there. So I sent out a text alert and gave you guys a trade idea for AMD for this week's expo. So check out your sell and look at that trade alert. And if you're not a pro trader yet, a pro member, come join us. www.breakingchartalerts.com. Sign up for that pro trader membership. You get text alerts, the trade challenge, trade ideas, trade emails, classes, and live trading in the afternoon. Just let us know in this chat here if you guys want to sign up or if you need any help. Also, you can message us on our Facebook business page, Breaking Chart Alerts.
report that the ASCO annual meeting has been canceled. ASCO meeting was scheduled for May 29th to June 2nd in Chicago. That's been canceled.
AMD still on the climb. They're still looking good. Our work trade's now up 36% again. Debating what I want to do. She's taken off nicely here. If you look, here's the 1020 cross coming up. Want to see it get and break above $27 again, and then we're going to search for that $27.50 by the end of the day. Facebook's doing pretty well here as well. I think Facebook's going to get a really nice pop, guys. Take a look at Facebook. I'm writing that down. So far we have Facebook, CMG, CVX, Google, MasterCard, Visa, and Facebook. Facebook looks like this is ready to take off back to 170. And you know what the best thing is? We still have our April 17th Facebook calls. And that should start to climb really nice, guys. So I think I might be adding to that trade the 165 strike calls. I think we could easily see this climb another $20. We could easily get up to 180 in my opinion by April 17th. So we have the Facebook April 17th 165 strike call. This is so important. I want you guys to listen to this. These are why we get the certain expiration dates. If we're trading short term, then we're looking and focusing on those trades for this week. We got some of these longer term trades for the April 17th expo past few weeks because we felt that a bottom was near and we might get a short term pop. And especially if we get the stimulus bill passed here, I think we're going to see a short term pop here in the markets. And then if they're putting money in people's pockets and spending the $6 trillion for the business bailouts and for the citizens, then I think the economy is going to get on track much quicker than if we don't do anything and just open up parts of the economy at the end of the month. So, I could see why they're spending so much, but you don't need it, in my opinion. But if we're giving it out, I think the economy is going to get better much quicker. So we're going to be watching and searching for these short-term swing trades now with the calls as we start to climb. How long are we going to climb? Depends on what type of bill gets passed here. And that's really important for us to keep an eye on, and I'm keeping the details on that. Our work trade's now up 39%. There goes work still continuing to break out there. There's that 1020 cross, MACD crossover. She's breakout momentum. Candle's body above previous candle's body here and continuing to climb. Mike, could you tell me, Mike Francis says, Dave, I figured when we have full candles under all support, it was a sign to sell, work, that was, the slack. Can you explain why I was mistaken? Well, if you look here, first off, you're not looking at a minute chart for swing trades. You know, the work trades for April 17th. So first off, I don't want you to give a damn what this does intraday, because what's important is looking at the daily chart. Daily chart, where do you see a candle below the previous candle's body? All we're doing is break out momentum here and continuing to climb. We got up to target resistance number 1, 27.50. We got up there. Now we're going to be looking for target resistance number 2 at $30 a share from now until April 17th monthly expo. So plenty of time. That trade's now up 45%. Look at that breakout there. 45% gain, $600 profit on that small trade. It was a $1,000 trade. It was a $1,000 trade we made yesterday that's now up $600. So it's just patience, discipline, and being disciplined, guys. Look at work continuing to run there. Looking good. Facebook is still on the run too here, guys. I think this is a nice trade for us to get into. I really do. I think our Facebook April 17th trade is going to be great. Plenty of time on that. Almost a month until that expires. Look at all the call alerts coming in here on NVIDIA. NVIDIA option alert, May 15th, 260 straight calls coming in, 1,000 contracts at 1265. LB popping to the highest. L Brands, look at that pop up. 36% today. Wow, what a climb on L Brands. Might get back up to 1750. That's a quick 50% gain right around there. 40-50% gain. %. Wow. Work is still continuing to pop there, up 45%. I'm probably going to be locking in profits on that sometime today. I might let it run. I'm not sure yet. That could be an easy another couple $1,000s. I'll probably let that run. There was no Visa trade, Alana. Space is on fire, Bob Logan is saying. Let's take a look at Space. Up 25%. Not bad there. I should easily get back up to around 20. House Flips and Investing today said work is looking great. Let's see there. And thank goodness DIA is climbing a bit. I was bleeding. House Flips and Investing. You just joined our service, didn't you? How are you liking it? Manuel Castro says, Dave, I am not in the Facebook trade. If I want to get in now, what entry do you recommend for me? Let's go over, because you know what? I think I'm going to make a Facebook trade as well with you guys here. Ballard says, Bank of America is up nearly 10% now. Let's take a look. You know, the banks are usually the ones that are still pretty decent here. I think, you know, if we get back to work quick and everything opens up. How do you like our service, House Flips and Investing today? And the YouTube chat here. Alright, so Bank of America, let's take a look at the May 15th. They're very expensive still. 14. House Flips and Investing today says loving it. Already got a few guys in on it. Thank you, I appreciate that. Guys, we're launching our affiliate program today as well. Wait until you see this affiliate program. It's going to pay you, you know, $140 per sign up. Or per member that you guys refer to us. My team's working on that right now as I'm trading, so I'll let you guys know the details once I know the details of it. But thank you, House Flips and Investing. Appreciate that. Guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up here. Alright, let's look at Facebook now. Bank of America, that could easily get back up to that, you know, 22 to 24 area. So if I'm looking at a trade on that, now this could be a beautiful short-term setup for you guys if you wanted to do a, you know, a lower risk trade setup, getting the May 15th Bank of America. You know, you could even do an in-the-money vertical call spread and limit your risk even further. So there's a lot of good opportunity on that trade if you wanted to make a Bank of America trade. I'm going to put that down here just in case. I'll watch that. Maybe I'll give a trade idea on Bank of America in the afternoon trading session today. I think that'd be a little bit better. Alrighty, now let's see. What's the next one? What was I just going to look at here? What was I just going to look at before I took a look at that Bank of America? Facebook, right? So Facebook, I want to see that above 158 today. But Facebook, if I was looking at a trade, I would do something like the April 17th. The 155 strike call is not bad at all. You could even pick up the 162. I mean, you could even pick up the 165 here. That's not bad. You could pick up the 165 for $4, $4.15. So you'd be call Expo April 17th monthly, and you'd be looking at the 165. That's the highest I'd go. I personally like the 160 or the 155, but you could pick this up for 4.15. Put it in a net debit limit order. So it'd be a limit 4.15. 10 contracts is going to cost $4,150. So if you get 2 contracts, it's only going to cost you $830. And that's not a bad trade. That $830 could easily make you $1,000 from now until April, especially if we get a pop up to that resistance of around 180. If you get a climb up to 180, that 165 strike is going to be worth $15. That's a 300% gain. So keep that in mind. We get up to that 180, and you see how large these candles could be. So once the buyers start stepping in here, you're going to see that climb really quick to that 170 to 180 target resistance area. So take advantage of that. I'll write it right here in the trade room. Trade idea. Buy to open the Facebook 165 call April 17th at 4.15. I'll get in a couple contracts for now with you guys. I'll go up to 4.25. 2 contracts, 850. Did not fill yet. I'll change it. I just don't want to watch and forget about it. Okay, we're in now. That was the trade we were in before, so we averaged down on that trade. Perfect. Let's see, Jared, I'm still holding on to the booking and Expedia puts there. I don't think people are going to be traveling much yet. Also, the airlines may be shutting down domestic routes this week. I've been reading a lot of articles about that, so I'm going to keep an eye on that as well.
India's voting says India will be set back by decades and India cannot lock down for 21 days. C, Citigroup. Citigroup says to temporarily close up to 15% of its branch network. That's letter C, Citigroup. CLVS, Clovis Oncology shares spiking here. Charlie Lima Victor Sandy, CLVS, 462. Clovis Oncology. Fitch says coronavirus pandemic represents a significant challenge to the global economy and the overall sector.
Mike Francis says AMD is still breaking out here. Wow, look at that, 46.33 and climbing. Anyone get in that AMD trade idea I gave you guys before? Welcome aboard, Joel. He just joined us as a... What'd you join us as, a trader or a pro trader? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you with us. Ragu said he's on a modified AMD trade and he's up 130% on that. Great job, Ragu. Amazon's pulling back a little bit. Still up nicely for the day, but pull back from the highs of around 1950.
MLNX and NVDA, China reaches an agreement with Mnuchin and Expedia on revenue that deal reporter. That's Michael in November X-ray and November Victor Delta Alpha. Shares of Mnuchin spiking to $121, now at $119.47, about 10% for Mnuchin, spiking November X-ray. Shares of Expedia, off the highs now, 244.89. Again, the reporter said that China reaching a deal with Mnuchin and Expedia on remedies. Board, letter F, board not planning to restart plans in the U.S. and Canada March 30th. Reassessing timing. Last letter F. BUZI, Music's getting a pop here to the high, Victor Uniform, Zulu, India. Company out with a press release on an order for smart glasses. That was a bit earlier. Fitch says coronavirus pandemic represents a significant challenge for both global economy and in particular the aviation industry.
Guys, you just heard that news. Ford is opening up their plants again in USA and Canada as Trump is pushing to open up the economy back by the end of this month.
Defense Secretary Esper says Pentagon employees who are teleworking can do so for weeks before 80 months.
Can't believe they're going to be opening up this economy again. It's a little bit early, in my opinion, to do that. I don't think we're clear, and I think that's going to cause larger problems and then a bigger bailout down the road.
With a 65% decline in oil field activity, and from the CFO, HAL, that's all out the month.
Gold still on the rise.
Wall Street no longer supporting oil and gas industry with fresh capital.
Guys, they're talking about bailing out the gas industry with some fresh capital. I'd really love to get in ExxonMobil long term here. I think that's going to be a beautiful trade setup on ExxonMobil. Maybe for the June 19th Expo. Oh, you can't beat that, guys. Take a look for the June Expo. Unbelievable. Alrighty, I'm going to pick this up. There's no way I could pass that up. You know what? I'll pick up the 37.50 strike for the June 19th Expo. Trade alert. I'm just going to get 10 contracts for now. I'll add another 10. I'm not going to get filled there. Let's see. Still not filled. There we go. That just filled.
Demo, thermogenesis, share is holding. circuit breaker after spiking of 180% Tango Hotel Michael Concert.
That's the trade we just made. I already have a nice gain on that.
CLVS Clovis Oncology, or highs now 468, up 11% on Clovis, probably been a bit outstanding. Top U.S. General says that coronavirus could continue into July based on experience of other countries.
Hey guys, we got 110 viewers, only 44 likes. Let's give this a thumbs up if you guys like it. And please subscribe to us.
says Facebook considering a multi-billion-dollar stake in Reliance Geo. From Financial Times, that's Bravo.
So they just announced that Facebook's looking at buying out another company. I couldn't hear him that well there, but I'd like to know what the heck they just said.
Governor Cuomo now at the Javits Center making an announcement.
Governor Cuomo's making an announcement. I want to see what he's saying there. I'm going to look for the live feed here. Here he is.
Let me introduce to my right, we have General Patrick Murphy. To my left, we have General Raymond Shields. These are two gentlemen who I have been through many situations with. We've been through hell and back. And if you have to have two professionals dealing with a situation like this, these are the two situations these are the two people you want to be with. So I thank both generals for being here today. I'm Private Cuomo. But I'll be
NVAX, Novavax.
I want to begin by thanking all the Army Corps of Engineer people who are here today who've done an outstanding job. They came in very quickly into setting up this emergency hospital, which is going to be badly needed. I want to thank Alan Steele and all the people of the Javits Center. This is a great exhibition hall, but this is not what they normally do, and they have really...
I'll let you guys watch that on your own there, because it might be a little bit delayed. Market's still holding up here. We're getting down to support, holding at that support right now. And we're going to go finish up the trade plan now, or the trade challenge here, guys. So if you guys need help signing up, if you guys need help getting started, please let us know in the live trade room or on the website, Breaking Chart Alerts on Facebook. We're here to help, guys. So let's do this together as a team here. We're going to be starting the trade challenge. And if you guys need help with anything, please let us know. We're here to help. We got 3 team members here to help. Alrighty, guys. Take care. And we're going to be going live again in the afternoon for the pro traders at 2 p.m. So if you're not signed up, go to www.breakingchartalerts.com.
Could be as high as 140,000.
They're looking at 140,000. Cuomo is saying they're really struggling there. So I'm going to go watch this now, and I'm going to be live again at 2 p.m. Alrighty, guys, take care. God bless, and I will see you in the afternoon trading session. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you, Yaz, for that. Guys, if you want to go get signed up,
Need about 40,000
right here.
unit beds that could
BreakingChartAlerts.com. Click join now and come join us as the professional trader. Alrighty, guys, take care. God bless, and I'll see you in the afternoon. Bye bye.